Very good evening to you all, and welcome back to the channel. I'm on my first shift of the week. Yep, I know it's a Monday. I had Sunday night off. In fact, I had Wednesday, Thursday and Sunday night off, so I had sort of a long weekend, which was well overdue. It was well deserved, I think. I've done nothing but bloody work since Christmas. And yeah, it was just nice to just have a few days off. The kids were off for half term anyway, so our lass was off for the week. So I thought, bugger it, I'm gonna have a couple of days off. So I did. So it's great to be back in the seat, so to say. And it's great to have you still following me on my journey. It really is, and I really appreciate you still subscribing and like I say, still following me. It's amazing how far I've come so far with the amount of videos I've got on YouTube at the moment. I'm well over 350. I would like my subscriber base to get up to that sort of number as well, but whether that happens or not, I don't know. Time will tell. Followers will join, followers will leave. That's the nature of the beast with YouTube, I'm afraid. But I'm happy in what I'm doing. I really am. I enjoy what I'm doing, even though some people might think it's shite. Some people might think it's good. You know, I do try and bring up some relevant topics around the world, especially if I'm talking about golf. Golf is primarily what I want this channel to be about. Trucking golfers, about trucking and golfing as well. So I do like to talk a lot about trucking. The season's fast approaching, which I'm really happy about. Just can't come fast enough. But in next month, in March, we've got our first and final society meeting, which has got to be played because we've got to find out who's going to win the trophy or the shield. It's actually a shield. And if you go onto my website, dalthompsongolfing.com, for trucking golfers, because playing is living, then you'll see me being presented with the shield from last year. And it's on my bio page, so please jump onto the website, come join the community, please. I'd love for the community just to blossom and bloom and just get as many followers as I can. And please, if you've got anything that you need to send me at all, golfing wise, trucking wise, life wise, and please just whack it to me, and I'll upload it to the webpage and it'll be there for everybody to see. All the good, the bad, and the funny. Yeah, that's what I want more than anything for the community. Yeah, it was great. I've a few days off. I went up to the golf course on the Friday. Did I go up the Friday? I think it was a Friday that I went up, and the weather was crikey. It must have been about 40 mile an hour. The wind. It was horrendous. It was cold, but it was good to get up. And yeah, I played a few holes. I did a bit of filming as well, and I did on Saturday. Saturday was a lot better day, beautiful day actually. Sky, clear blue sky. There was a few clouds. It did rain for about 10 minutes, but then it petered off, and then the sun came out, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I did a bit more filming up there as well. I've uploaded a few videos on there on a couple of holes that I played. One was the 18th, which is all uphill, which is just absolutely mental. And I did shoot a couple of holes where I was using the rescue club or the hybrid just off the green, just showing you how it works, and the results that you can get from using the hybrid instead of using your sand wedge or your 7-iron or your pitching wedge or anything like that. Because like I've always maintained in the past as well, the ground dictates what kind of shot you take. And if you're playing on, especially in the West Midlands as well, because a lot of the courses in the West Midlands are all, it's like playing on football pitch, to be honest. It's all clay based. You get a lot of mud, you get a lot of bare patches, so the ball seldom rests on grass. It's more often than not it's on mud. And if you haven't got the ability or the skill or the confidence to play some kind of chip shot with your sand wedge or your 60 degree or 52 degree by using the bounce, because 9 times out of 10 if you come down too steep, you're going to get the leading face of the club dug into the mud. It just gets dug into the mud if you do not strike the ball first. So like I was saying with the hybrid or the rescue, it is an idea. you can also use a putter. You can use a putter off the green as well, but for distance wise, the hybrid I think it's a perfect club to use. And it was used to great effect with Todd Hamilton when he won the Open many years ago, up in, I think it was St Andrews when he won it. He was using the hybrid hell of a lot off the green, and it does work. And if you see one of the videos that I nearly hold out for a birdie on, I think it was the 16th that I played. So yeah, try it. Practice. That's all it takes. Practice makes permanent. It doesn't make perfect. Nobody's perfect. So yeah, that was my golfing weekend, and then I shot a video of cooking what I feel is or roasting the perfect beef joint, and it was fucking awesome. It was absolutely delicious. Everybody enjoyed it. So yeah, I shot a video on that, step by step of how to go about cooking a 1.5 kilo Aberdeen Angus beef joint. Right, what's been going off in the world? What's the word that's been knocking around at the moment? Conscription. All about bringing conscription back in. Yeah, but there's a lot of countries around the world that do it. Germany's been doing it for years and years after the war. They've still got a conscription program still going, but for the UK to do it, I don't know. Would the youth of today be interested in fighting for this country? No, I don't think so. You've got to bear in mind as well that 1.4 million OAPs have been refused their heating allowance through the winter. So you're going to have 1.4 million grandchildren that are going to go, no, ain't interested. And I don't know what laws they're going to bring out about it if you don't do, if they are going to think about bringing in conscription, or they're going to jail people if they don't sign up. Have we got enough room for about 1.4 million teenagers to go into prison because they don't want to join up for the army? Now this is all coming about from what's happening in Russia and Ukraine. Obviously NATO are on about bringing in some kind of peacekeeping force into Ukraine. Personally myself, I think it's a bad idea. I think it's a really bad idea, especially if we're putting British troops and their boots on the ground in Ukraine. I think that's just a big red flag for the conflict that's going on at the moment. I know there's talks. Trump's giving talks as well with Putin. He's left out Zelensky because he thinks he's a dictator. I don't know. It's all up in the air at the moment, and I think, like I said right at the very beginning, before Trump got into power, he's the only person that can put a stop to this war, to this killing that's been going on for 3 years. It's been going on for 3 years now, so it's about time it was drawn to an end. Christ, the Falklands didn't even go for that. The Gulf War didn't even go on for that bleeding long. So yeah, it's conscription. I think it's a really bad idea. I really do. They just need to put a lot more emphasis into the recruiting of troops, because our troops are so low. We have depleted our military so much. We wouldn't even have enough guys to send over there to send for a security force or anything like that. They're in dire straits at the moment. It's terrible. But I'll wait and see. Right, tonight, what have I got tonight? I've got a frigging mission tonight. I'm supposed to be going to rugby to pick for a drop. Rugby Tesco's is an absolute nightmare. You can be there for about 3 hours. You can be there for about 2.5 hours before they even consider tipping you. So I've got that, and then I'm going up to Morton, which is by Liverpool. Well, just by the Wirral, to pick up a load there to take to Warrington to get a tip there, and then go down to Stoke, pick a trailer up there and bring it back, all within 15 hours. Oh my god, it's gonna be a nightmare. I just know it is, but oh well, we'll wait and see. I'll tell you what it's like tomorrow. Right, drive safe, look after yourself, watch out for those lunatics. Don't say off. and all over the place. Like, subscribe, please drop me a comment on anything that I've covered, and I'll see you for my second shift tomorrow. Cheers, guys.